Hello everyone, it's me and I'm back with some more Cut Paste July Daily Art Challenge. This will be days 4 through 6. Day 4 was Women Artists. I'm trying to make it a point not to print out any images specifically for this challenge. I really want to use up stuff for my stash. Unfortunately, I don't have any images or pictures of actual women artists, but I decided to use things all of my pen pals have sent me, which I consider them to be artists, and luckily most of them are women, so there's that. And I'm also using some other just random papers, texts, and images and stuff. But I decided to go that route so I can kind of showcase the really wonderful people that send me mail and how creative they are. And I thought that was a good compromise, and I really like how this turned out. I didn't end up using everything that I pulled out here, as some of it was a little bit larger and there was some text on it, like the life is a beautiful struggle thing. I really wanted to use that, but that would have been the main focal point of the page. So I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to use a lot of little bits. I think I like my collages a lot more when they are busier, when there's a lot of images on them and everything like that. So I don't know. I also used some stickers from one of my favorite artists, Tara McPherson, I think. McPherson? I'm not sure. But I bought a stationery set with her art, literally 10 years ago at this point, and I still have stickers left over from it. And I decided to use those since, she's an artist and we share the same name, and her art is very, very cool. So, yeah, that is the Women Artist spread. Next up for day 5 is Floral. Yes, it is Floral. I have this one down on lock because I don't know. I have an intense amount of floral plant images, and I was so excited to use as many as possible for this. So for the background, I just did some yellows and greens, to get that nature vibe going. And just ripping things out, pasting things down. I tried to use this stamp and it didn't really work out that well. The pages didn't really lay flat, and most of the image isn't even there, but it's going to get covered up anyway, so whatever. At this point, just cutting out my little pieces that I'm going to use. I really like this pathway. I wish I could have incorporated it a little bit better. I don't really like the harsh edge on the top of it. But this was honestly just about me using up as much as my floral plant stash as I could, because there's a lot of it, and I was really really excited to get some of that out of there, since I've been hanging on to most of this stuff for years, and it's exciting for me to use it up. So I fiddle a lot with how I want everything to be placed down, and I like using some images that don't really necessarily go with the theme, but it's nice to break it up a little bit. And that's why I put that little flower down at the top of that little pathway, because I really hated that sharp edge there, but I didn't know what else to do. And then I like that little Polaroid frame with the little plants in it, and I used a Tombow glue runner to paste those down since it was a little bit more fragile. But yeah, that's Floral, day 5. And day 6 was Halftone. This one was really, 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 really difficult for me. I don't have any sort of halftone art in my stash, and it really was just a quest for dots for me at this point. I pulled out everything I had that I wanted to use with dots on it, and I just tried to make it work, and it didn't really work, and this is probably one of my least favorite spreads that I've done for the challenge, but can't love them all. I did the background again. It's one of those things where I do this background thinking I'm going to incorporate it somehow, and then I just end up covering it up. So that works. That's fine. Whatever. But yeah, this is really just polka dots, not really halftone. It's cool in its own right, I guess, but it's not really fitting for the prompt at all. And I gotta say, I didn't really put a lot of effort into this one because I knew I didn't have anything that fit the prompt. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!